about this. Shout out to everybody. Listen, bro. So let me just show y'all real quick so y'all know this is not no BS. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about some things. First of all, shout out to everybody that got their Robinhood, everybody that got their brokerages accounts, and is interested in making money. But we're gonna talk about it right now. Right now, I want to share. I just want to make sure you know information on here real quick, just so y'all know. Yeah, a brother ain't lying to you. Let me just show you this. A brother ain't lying to you. All right. So this is where we at right now. So this morning, I'm at $2,067. You know what I'm saying? Take it out, rinse and repeat, dump the money into ETFs, Roth IRAs. It is what it is. Let's talk about it. So one of the biggest investments that I have in my portfolio is Tesla stock. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling y'all about this. I think back when Tesla was 540 a share. I'm putting a lot of money into Tesla. Now, the thing is, people don't understand that Tesla is about to go crazy to the moon, and this is why. Right now they got Giga Shanghai, which is producing a lot of Tesla vehicles because they're backed up until next year with pre-orders of Tesla. This is how much people want these vehicles. People are tired of ICE cars, gas cars. They don't want to deal with them no more. All they want to do is get away from gas. Gas prices are going up like crazy. So what this is going to do is push people more towards the EV market. The Model Y is one of the highest selling vehicles, in North America and the world. You know what I mean? So, and then Model 3, I think, is the best selling vehicle, not just EV, best selling vehicle in Europe right now. And right now we're just on the cusp of what's to come. I think this stock is about to go crazy. Parabolic is what they're saying, but I think it's about to go crazy. Another thing that is big news today is why the stock is that we have a situation where Hertz, the car company that was going bankrupt, and then the judge spared the shareholders on that situation because they found out a lot of retail investors were investing. Is Hertz just bought 100,000 Teslas to put in their fleet worldwide. You know what I mean? Because they want to get away from gas cars because they feel like Teslas have low maintenance. Obviously, it's like little to no maintenance on a Tesla. And, they don't have to worry about gas. They don't have to worry about refueling costs. All they got to do is put like supercharging stations like at their Hertz, uh, stores or whatever like that, and then they'd be ready to go. You know what I mean? And so what y'all not paying attention to is like Hertz buying 100,000 vehicles. I think it's like an average price with the bulk price is $42,000 per vehicle. That's like $4.2 billion. That Tesla just made like just off of that deal. And they already got like an 800 something billion dollar like market cap. Let me see how much Tesla worth real quick because we got some more stuff to talk about. Hold on. So, I mean, that's just how much money they made today. Elon Musk has went public and he basically said, I think it was in like one of the shareholder meetings, he said this is a $3,000 stock. This is not like like what y'all think. This is a $3,000 stock. Somebody said 100. Neo going to be bigger. You're crazy if you think Neo is going to be bigger. You know nothing about investment. You know nothing about EV vehicles. Tesla has like a huge advantage over all the vehicles right now. You even have a situation with Rivian, which is an electric truck company that they just went into production, which is a good thing for them. But they're having a problem right now where Rivian is only producing one truck a day. That's no, like Tesla's blowing everybody out of the water, man. Like they can't even figure out how to make trucks at capacity. One of the biggest problems that a car company has is reaching volume production. Tesla's already mastered that. They've got Giga Texas, you got Giga Shanghai, you got Giga Berlin, you got California, Fremont, you got all these different factories that are about to make vehicles. Then you have the Cybertruck, which Giga Shanghai just put out a post saying that it's going to be coming out. They're going to start deliveries next year in 2022. They had to push the deliveries back for the Cybertruck because there's so much demand for the Model 3 and the Model Y. So what Tesla's been doing is raising the prices of the Model 3 and the Model Y by like $3,000 to try to slow demand down so that they can slow up times on deliveries. So if you have a demand issue like that, to where it's not an issue, we have so many people are looking to get this vehicle, you have to make it to where it's market, right? So you don't want to sell a vehicle crazy cheap if it's already got high demand. You want to get as much gross margin as you can out of the vehicle, so you're going to raise the prices of the vehicle. That's increasing gross margin. So even next year on earnings call, which this year, I think this last quarter, Tesla just blew earnings like out of the water. Like people couldn't believe it. And so now they're increasing the margin on these vehicles. Then they're about to start ramping up production in these other factories. It's about to be crazy. Like the stock is just about to go insane. Then y'all got to think about the Hertz deal, $100,000. I mean, sorry, 100,000 Tesla vehicles. What is the best way to get people to adopt EVs? Marketing. Tesla has no marketing budget. All these people on YouTube, they market like on their own just because they love the vehicles. The YouTube channels pay for their Teslas. You see what I'm saying? Like they've got their own engine of just regular people just marketing, word of mouth. People sit in the vehicle, they know what it can do. They don't want anything else but an electric vehicle. Now you got Hertz, which is about to have 100,000 vehicles in their fleet. All these random people that never been in electric cars before, never even thought about having an electric car, or about to have an electric car experience. When they start going on these trips and realizing that their trips don't really cost nothing, and how quick their electric car is, how efficient the electric car is, what do you think is going to happen? There's gonna be more people buying electric cars. And then you got the dude that who was the quarterback that used to play for the Patriots? Can't remember his name. The one that left, the real popular one that wins all the, Brady. That's his name. So you got Tom Brady. He's about to be like a spokesperson for Tesla. Like, what are we doing, bruh? What are we doing? So, the stock is just going up crazy. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on. I mean, it's a lot of other things. Like there's like a research and development center they're opening up in Giga around Giga Shanghai in China. It's just a lot with Tesla. People don't understand. Like it's just, this is not an automotive company like people are trying to paint it out to be. It's not. This is a software company. So like the car, Elon Musk is basically trying to tell people this is software on wheels. This is not a car company. This is a software company. And I think a lot of people make the mistake of trying to gauge this as a car company when it's not. This is a software company. This is why you have branches like Neuralink. You've got companies like that, Neuralink, where they use like some of the similar technology, and you got Tesla. They're creating like robots, which y'all got about better be careful, because they are creating robots to take over like regular. If like you work in factories and stuff like that, you do tasks like lifting and stuff like that. They're creating robots to kind of take over those tasks. Companies will pay for those, and you look online, they've already done them. You know what I'm saying? It's already built and already ready. They're just going to start ramping up mass production on the robots later on down the road. You know what I mean? So you might want to get, if you like a worker, if you don't have a business, you working for people, you might want to get like some sort of skill that a robot can't do. But if you just doing like regular tasks, lifting stuff, and like they gonna replace you, because you got to think, man. Like you don't have to pay for like health insurance with a robot. You ain't got to pay a robot an hourly wage. You ain't got to pay a robot a 401k. You ain't got to pay a robot none of that. So that's one thing y'all do have to be careful for. You know what I mean? But Tesla is showing like their full self-driving software, which is in the Model 3, Model Y, Model X, Model S. Tesla is what's powering the robot that they're going to be selling to people out in the workforce. You know what I'm saying? So this is a software-based company. This is not what y'all think. And for people that's thinking like Neo, I told people to buy Neo when it was low. When it got around $45, I said get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And then, what I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it went down to 42. I bought back in and went up to like 50. I said get rid of it, and I never talked about it again. You know what I mean? So y'all want to get, I'm sorry, Neo. Y'all want to get Neo? Go ahead and do that if that's what you feel. But do research on the company. The problem is with different EV manufacturers is that they don't have a supercharger network, right? So Tesla does. Right now, if you had a Tesla, there's a lot of us got, if you got a Tesla, you can go from New York to California, California to Seattle, Seattle to Nevada, Nevada to Montana, Montana to Texas, Texas. You can go anywhere throughout the United States on the supercharger network. So it's not about how much money you have for travel when you have a Tesla. Even the bare minimum, the Model 3 standard range plus, it's not about how much money you got, it's about how much time you have. Because it's like a zero maintenance vehicle for the most part, and then you don't have like gas that you have to worry about. If you wanted to go to New York right now, you wanted to drive to New York, which is crazy, but let's say you in Tennessee, you want to drive to New York. I've done it before. I advise fine. But if you want to drive to New York, you paying like with these gas prices, like exorbitant fees, crazy amounts of money just to go somewhere right now. If you have a Tesla, none of that is even in your mind. You wake up in the morning, your car is fully charged. You just unplug it from your house. You unplug it, get in, it's fully charged. Like you never have to go to a gas station again. How many times y'all been ready to go somewhere? You out with your girl, you out with your kids, you out right before work. You don't even feel like going to work. You about to go to work, but I gotta stop at this gas station. You don't have to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You leave the house, your car is charged fully. You got 353 miles of range. You can't drive 353 miles in a day unless you on a road trip. When's the last time you drove 300 something miles? 200 miles. When's the last time you drove 150 miles in a day in a city? You haven't. But people will say things like, "Oh, well, it's got computer, it's got batteries, it's electronically controlled car." Like the old broke people, it's an electronically controlled car. Like, oh my God, like what would you do if anything happened? What you think your computer run off of, dog? What you think that computer in your car do? What is that? It's ran off semiconductors, right? What is Tesla ran off of semiconductors? If something happens to the computer in your car, you think your Altima gonna start? Something happens to it, you think your Ford F-150 gonna start? You think like so that argument is completely like out of come on. You got to get rid of the mindset of the olden days. There's people that fight innovation on a regular basis. It's not just lawmakers, the House of Representative people, or senators and Congress. And it's not them. It's the people. The people vote for these people. The people are just, I gotta have my F-150. Well, this Cybertruck is you don't have to put gas in it. You know that, sir? You don't, it's got adaptive air suspension. It's got 0 to 60 and like faster than a Mustang GT and all that. You know what? But I gotta have my gas. This is how old people think. Get away from people. Get away from people. You want to be rich, you need to steady yourself and do all your research on your own. Even Ford knows that they have to advance or they're going to end up getting left behind. And Elon Musk told him that. So what did Ford do? They came out with the Ford Lightning, an all-electric vehicle, all-electric truck, because they know that Cybertruck is coming. And when that Cybertruck comes, it's going to destroy. Right now, the number one selling vehicle in America is the F-150. That's the number one selling vehicle in America. That vehicle is over 50-something thousand dollars. To get a decent F-150 that's got like a screen that ain't small like a quarter, a decent one that at least has four-wheel drive, you paying over $50,000 for the vehicle right now. Wait, I can get like a Tesla that drives itself, it's got autopilot, it's got a nice sound system, got all this. I can have all this for $39,000, dog. What? What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Right now, we're facing disruptive innovation. This is why Kathy Woods from ARK Invest, she's got an investment fund. The biggest the biggest portion of the pie in an investment fund is Tesla. Because she knows what's about to happen with disruptive innovation. You see what I'm saying? That's just one of the companies that I'm investing in. You know what I'm saying? That I end up sharing that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you got to change your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop thinking like everybody else. This is not just like, if you want to invest, you got to invest smart. It's smart to invest in Nike. It's smart to invest in, like Microsoft. It's smart to invest in Apple. You know what I mean? And I do have those investments. Those are like long-term investments. It's good to get your dividends. You know what I'm saying? And then buy back in like at the end of the quarter, put your, reinvest dividends. All that stuff is good, but you also want to have stocks that have room to grow. And right now everybody's talking about this Tesla stock. It's about a $3,000 stock, dog. Some people are like, oh, it's $900. When I told them it was $500 some dollars, that that's too much, bro. I can't do that. I gotta buy some more fitted caps. I need some Jordans. I can't. I was $900 some a share. If you would have just bought one share, you would have been up. You would have been up. But if you would have bought 10, 20, 30, 40 shares, you know what I'm saying? What I got now? What I got now? Because I'll be rinsing and repeating. I'll show you. I'll show you what I got. I got 73 shares of Tesla. 73. They ain't a lot. They ain't a lot. They ain't a lot. They ain't a lot. Ain't a lot right now. They ain't a lot right now, but got to get more. Somebody said Shiba. Do y'all know what's going on with Shiba right now? Shiba is like flying up, but I will tell you that's a meme stock, bro. That is a meme crypto stock. It may do well. Oh shit! What happened? I just got up. Wait, hold on. Talking to y'all, I'm up another 1,000. Talking to y'all, I'm up another 1,000. Why you don't be blogging like that no more? I do be throwing them out. I do throw blogs out every once in a while, man. I'm up another 1,000. What we doing? Change your circumstance, man. The first thing y'all need to do, because I'm gonna get into every stock I'm in. I mean, if that's what y'all want, we can do the backstories with the stock. We can do all. Oh, it's going up. What is this? I'm up 33. Hold on, 3,300 right now. Hold on, 3,300. No, 3,200. My bad. 3,200. 3,200. 3,200. 32. Maybe at the end of the day, I'll sell some of them, put it in the Roth IRA, put it in some index funds, That's just this brokerage. We got other brokerages. Which one y'all want? This is the easiest one to work. You got Robinhood, you got Fidelity, you got a lot of them. Which one y'all want? Somebody said get some crypto. That's another one, man. Like Bitcoin, I think is here to stay. Bitcoin is here to stay. You know what I'm saying? And right now they're compiling like the top performers of like crypto and just making it like one stock. The great thing about Bitcoin that I like above a lot of them, like some people like Litecoin and all those different altcoins and stuff, like no. The thing I like about Ethereum, you know what I'm saying? I am a heavy investor in Ethereum, and I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I put like probably like $400 a month in just Ethereum. You know what I mean? And I've already doubled my money since like it was like 3-4 months ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good one. But the good thing about Bitcoin is that it's a finite number of coins. So it's not like Dogecoin, to where Dogecoin is an unlimited supply of coins. So very rarely do you see a price increase, right? But you got to think about supply and demand. If you've got Bitcoin, there's only so many Bitcoins. There's a finite number. The more people that has Bitcoin, the higher the price is going to go. So now when you got these compiled stocks, right, that have pieces of Bitcoin in it, that's more Bitcoin being dispersed to more people, which is going to bump up the cost of Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? So Bitcoin, I'm not against, and I do invest in Bitcoin. At times I might buy one Bitcoin. Like, let's just say Bitcoin goes down. I think right now Bitcoin is at what is it? It's at 63,000. So, but make no mistake, Bitcoin, it's a lot of dips. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people invest in crypto. It's fun, but you only want to invest money you're willing to lose in a cryptocurrency. But at times, and I've even showed y'all before, like on this YouTube channel, like when Bitcoin drops, let's just say if it gets down to like $40,000 for like a coin, which it's probably gonna do that. It drops and then it shoots back up. It drops and it shoots back up. I'll buy a coin and I'll sit and I'll wait. So I'll pay like 40 something thousand like for the coin. And then when it gets up to like 55 or something like that, I'll dump it and I'll sell it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll take the money and I'll put it back into other stocks. So that's what I do, And so you don't have to be investing like tens of thousands of dollars in a Bitcoin, but you're not going to get a lot of return if you put like a few $1,000s in it. You might get like a small amount of return. You're better off dumping your money in Ethereum. Ethereum follows Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up, for the most part, Ethereum is going up. Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum goes down. It follows Ethereum follows Bitcoin. And the great thing about Ethereum, if you look at the track record for the past 8 months of Ethereum, it's like just going up. You know what I'm saying? You get your dips, but for the most part, it's going up. You know what I mean? So Ethereum, I think, is a safer play instead of like Cardano, different coins like that. Those are good coins. But, I'm I'm more safe when I'm dealing with Bitcoin or if I'm dealing with uh, Ethereum. And I do like the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to do research on the blockchain. I think we are coming to a end to regular currency. You know what I'm saying? So like the dollars and stuff like that, you can see like we're constantly like losing money, the valuation of the dollar, constantly losing money, constantly losing money. And so what you need to do is figure out, like, even if you have like 30 or 40,000 and 20,000, you're still losing money if it's just sitting in a savings account. You ain't getting no money off of. You better off just putting it even in like a Robinhood and just letting it sit and then getting money every 4 quarters of interest off of your money sitting there versus like a little bit of interest off of your money sitting in a savings account. And with a Robinhood, you can get like a debit card and just use it, you know what I mean, like you would like a bank card. This is the problem that banks are having right now. You know what I mean? Because they're not giving you really any interest like on your money, like barely anything, if anything at all. So people are just like, why don't I just take my money and put some of it in some of these, you know what I mean? Like Robinhood and at least get a little bit of interest. But the thing is, you leave your money in a savings account, you constantly losing money, dog. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So what you have to do is figure out what investments can I put in to get a good rate of a return. You want to at least, I would say this isn't good for me, but I would say at least 10 to 15% return on your money and every year. That's what you want. 20, if you can do 20%, that's good. The difficult thing about investing is timing the market. It's very difficult to time the market. Almost nobody can time the market. Even Warren Buffett can't time the market. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go off of the companies that you believe in. You got to listen to these earnings reports. You got to listen to the shareholders meetings, see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And not just invest blindly just because you see a bunch of people investing. Learn about the company. Is there room to grow? Is there not room to grow? Is this company already tapped out? Is this like a Microsoft or something? You know what I mean? Like, how much further is Microsoft gonna grow? You know what I mean? Like, how much further is Apple really gonna? It's a dope company. Apple's like a solvent company. I got a lot of Apple stock. If anything happens to them and they get a competitor, they just buy them out. They got trillions and trillions of dollars of capital. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there to where they can do that. That's a solvent company. But a growing company like an EV company like a Tesla, which you got to think about gas cars, they're dominant all throughout the United States. Everybody's trying to get away from it. If you can afford a Tesla right now, you'd have a Tesla. They got a $25,000 Tesla that they're going to make within the next 3 years. Is what Elon Musk is projecting when the $25,000 Tesla comes out. What do you think is going to happen to Honda? What do you think is going to happen to Toyota? Are you going to buy a Tesla or are you going to buy a Camry? You want your car to drive itself or you want to drive to the gas station? What do you think these companies are going to do? What do you think what's going to happen to Kia? Everybody's going to be driving Teslas. Governments aren't really paying attention and understand this. We have no choice but to go to the EV. You like performance cars? Oh, you want to pay for a Hellcat? What if you sitting at a stoplight, you get into a race with a Tesla and it smokes you? And it don't cost nowhere near that. You ain't gonna feel that good, dog. And after you just hit that accelerator, you gotta go right back to the gas station. You see what I'm saying? I could smoke you at a stoplight in your Hellcat. And then just cruise and let my car drive itself and be talking to my car like, hey, car, why you just smoke him like that? He all mad, pulling into the Shell, pulling to the Exxon, he mad. I know he ain't just beat, his car look like a frog. I know he ain't just beat me in that car. Mad. It's no comparison between a Tesla and a regular vehicle, but it's a good thing. Hertz, you know what I mean? 100,000 vehicles. Tesla just made billions. 4.2 billion today? What is it today? It's rated as a $3 trillion company. It's a software company rated as a $3 trillion company. Right now, the market cap is approaching $1 trillion. We're at the beginning stages. When Giga Shanghai ramps up production, when Giga Texas, that they're almost done building, starts ramping up production in the Model Y. Model Y is already in line right now to be the best-selling SUV in the world. It's lining up right now. Right now, it's the best-selling luxury SUV right now. Tell me I'm lying. Go on Google right now. When they start ramping up production and they can deliver them in time to everybody, people don't have to wait. That's going to be the number one selling SUV across the board. And they're selling so much and so fast, they keep raising the prices of them because they know people want. Another thing about a Tesla, dog, because we just talking about this one particular stock today. Another thing about a Tesla, which is dope, I find this like real dope. You go outside, you get an update on your car, you got more features. Oh, now I can watch Netflix in the car. Now I can watch YouTube in the car. Now the horn on my car makes ice cream truck noises and do all this stuff. You can't do that with a regular car, dog. Now my car is 2% faster with this upgrade, with this software update. You can't do that with a regular car. A regular car, just for you to have one little feature, you got to wait for the whole new model year. And by the time that whole new model year come out, you still outdated. You on Apple CarPlay. You think you lit. Ride a Tesla. Get back in your car with your Apple CarPlay. That car gonna feel like, you're gonna be like, why am I driving this 1960s? That's what it's gonna feel like after a Tesla. Now you got all these people who about to start renting cars at Hertz. They about to experience all that. All these people that got their Lexuses and all that, they about to experience a Tesla, dog. They gonna get back in their Lexus like, what's this? They gonna call that dealer. They gonna talk to that salesperson. Why you sell me this? Why you ain't sell me no Tesla? Step into a Tesla and step into a Lexus. It's a big difference. In software, it's a big difference. I do like them Lexus seats. I ain't gonna even hold you. I like the seats. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go on these trips and stop at these superchargers and realize the superchargers are actually fast to supercharge. Now they back on the road. This car is fast, it's driving themselves. They can be on Instagram and Twitter while they driving. That's the best advertisement right there, bro. And they already doing good. Tesla already doing it. But that's how I made I make $3,000 today. Purple Boy, what a blog. Why you keep talking about new? Why you keep talking about new? It's the blog. Let's see if it do nothing. I don't think it's going to do numbers because you know why? I don't think people like money. I don't think they like money. I think people like and we condition to working for other people. This is what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like schools are institutions. Why does every school look like a prison? Every one of them. They look like a prison. You drive by a school like, what? Is that a jail? That's a school, dog? Oh, look like a prison. They teaching you how to work for other people. You teaching me gym? What am I going to learn with gym? What is gym going to teach me? Come on, bro. They're teaching you to be compliant. They got to go to college. You got to take out all this money and loans and get a degree just to work for somebody. It's an institution, dog. People have been brainwashed. Rothschilds, they know what they're doing, bro. They've been brainwashed to work for other people. If you show people a way to get money, some people will follow. You know what I'm saying? Some people follow. They'll take that chance. If it don't apply, let it fly. Don't get mad at me for talking like that. I'm just being real. I hate when I go somewhere and they see something that you may have. How'd you buy that? And you try to tell them, and they start thinking, oh, yeah, you see what happened with Kyrie Irving? I don't care about no Kyrie Irving. You just asked me how I bought this. Why are you telling me about Kyrie Irving? Ermin. You trying to talk to people like, oh, that I invested in, and I just took a bunch of money from investments, and I just, what I'm saying, what'd you invest in? Oh, so with this internet fund, and I've been following this person and meet Kevin and following like all these different people and Graham Stephan and following all, and they be showing you like what they be doing, and I be doing it, and then I be, hey, did you see 50 Cent pulled out an Uzi on Suge? Why are you talking to me about this? People brainwashed, bro. Brainwashed, and then low attention span. People can't pay attention. Pay off all your debts, right? Pay off all your debts. I don't care. It don't look good, don't feel good because you're giving other people your money. You shouldn't have got the debt in the first place. Pay off all your debt. Smallest to largest or highest interest rate to lowest interest rate. Pay it all off. Save a 6-month emergency fund. When you get a 6-month emergency fund, then you want to start getting into the market. You know what I'm saying? Until then, yeah, buy the safe stocks, buy the Apple, buy the, Tesla. That's safe. Tesla's got the market cap of Tesla is more than every car manufacturer in the world, dog. What? You don't think that's a safe stock? GM, Ford, Audi, all the. If you combine all of them, they still ain't worth as much as Tesla. And Tesla's on the cusp of skyrocketing. What we doing? Why y'all ain't thinking? Why you ain't thinking? We got to start thinking, dog. Get that 6 months emergency fund on the way there. You know what I'm saying? Do a little dibble and dab. Buy a little Apple. Don't if you buy dividend stocks, don't care if it goes up or down. You only worried about the dividends. Don't worry about if the stock go up and down. That's not what you invested in those for. Those are long term. When you get your everything paid off, you 6 months reserve, and now you have cash flow coming in. You're not paying everybody every month. That's your money. Cash flow coming in. And you can, anything happens, you lose your job, you got a 6-month emergency fund. Then you can start experimenting and moving into stocks that are a little bit more volatile to get the money. You know what I'm saying? And then you want, So do the index funds, Apple and all that, do that now. You know what I'm saying? But when you pay that debt off, why are we paying everybody? Why are we paying everybody? Why we need all these hats? Why we need all these hats? Why we need all these Jordans? What we doing? What we doing? Why we need all that? Why we need all that? Every rich person I've ever met, they be rocking the same shoes for. I ain't telling y'all to live like that. They be rocking the same shoes for like a year. Little Trevor be having some busted K-Swisses. Trevor, what is that? Trevor got a Roth IRA. Trevor got index funds. Trevor got ETFs. Trevor is invested. Trevor, you better get them Kyrie Irvings. Trevor, you better get them Kyrie Irvings. Trevor ain't thinking about you. Y'all getting them LeBrons. How much them LeBrons cost? I gotta get the LeBrons. I'm going to the URL. I gotta show them the bronze. They watching battle rap, they ain't watching your shoes. I got a concert to go to. Lil Boosie ain't looking at you. I gotta get that new, what is that, baseball jersey. It's fire, it's 150. It's fire. You know what you can do with that 150, dog? This is a Walmart shirt. This is a Halloween Walmart. It's a Wally World. From a year ago. I just showed you in that account 60,000. I just showed you that. I just made $3,000 a day. But hold on. If I distract y'all, the cash apps start flowing up. If I distract y'all, all that. When somebody giving you money, you don't. I can't get a dollar. Your boy can't get a dollar. Your boy can't get a dollar. Get your money, y'all. Stop playing. Stop worrying about these girls. Stop worrying about them. Get the money. They'll come when the money comes. You know what I'm saying? But come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.